Good afternoon or good night to whatever time you're watching this video. My name is Phạm Thị Thanh Ngân and I'm a student from class DAN1232 at Saigon University. Well, as you can guess from the title, this is a vlog for my second field trip. This time we will travel to the central part of Vietnam instead of the south like last time. And I'm really excited because I've never been to the central part of Vietnam before, so this will be an entirely new experience for myself and you guys, the audience. So check to find out how my 7 days field trip went. Well, let's start day 1 of our 7-day field trip. I'm starting off in Saigon University and today we're making our way to Nha Trang, the city of sunshine, sea and seafood. The journey takes around 400 kilometers even on the highway. Sounds like a lot, right? But it's all worth it for the Nha Trang beach. You would think after such a long journey we would just crash out at the hotel. But nope, we went straight to the beach for our first team building activities. Imagine the sounds of waves, the smell of salt in the air and a bunch of students running around in the sand, laughing, shouting and just having fun. It wasn't about winning, it was about the vibes, sun, sand and teamwork. I think this is the perfect start for the trip. And that is how our first day ended, tired but happy. Sitting by the beach, watching the sky turn orange. Tomorrow's gonna be even better, but for now, it's time to rest and get ready for day 2. Starting day 2, before we have to say goodbye to Nha Trang and heading to Phú Yên, we have to stop by one of the most beautiful natural sightseeing spots here in Nha Trang. Can you guess what it is based on the image I show you? Here's a hint. That's right, we're here in Hòn Chồng, a very famous tourist spot. Hello everyone, welcome back to day 2. Today our first destination is Hòn Chồng, or also known as the husband and wife rock. So, as you can see, these rocks are huge, right? According to the local folktales, this is the place where the fairies usually take a bath every day, and then one day a man just came in and tried to wash the base, so they punished him, and when he faced the punishment and fall, his hand left a giant handprint on one of these rocks. This is why it's called Hòn Chồng. Okay, but what about the scientific explanation for this? Well, let's find out. To get to Hòn Chồng, you will have to climb the stairs like myself here. I know, right? Well, from afar, Hòn Chồng is a huge boulder that looks like a giant hand lying on top of smaller stones. The archaeologists say Hòn Chồng was formed millions of years ago when granite from deep underground slowly rose to the surface. Over time, wind, waves, and rain keep eroding the softer part of the rock, leaving behind this dramatic shape that we see today. So, while legends say it was created by a giant hand, science tells us it's the slow work of erosion, gravity, and time. Either way, it's one of the coolest examples of how geology meets imagination. Leaving Hòn Chồng behind, we're heading straight to Gang Đá Đĩa, a place that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie, all hexagon and crazy rock shape. So for our next destination, we have arrived at Gang Đá Đĩa, which basically just clay of rocks. They got that name because they basically look like plates stacked up to each other. So let's find out what makes them so special and be a famous tourist spot here in Phú Yên. This natural masterpiece was created around 200 years ago during a volcanic eruption. When the hot lava meets the cool ocean water, it's cooled down super quickly and cracked into this hexagon shape. Kind of like what happened when you cooled hot cameras too fast. The result? One of the most unique geological formations in Vietnam and even in the world. What's wild is that you can find similar formation only in a few places on Earth. like the giant causeway in Northern Ireland or Jeju Island in Korea. So yeah, you can say Phú Yên has its own world wonder. After exploring all of that lava rock magic, let's head to something a little calmer, the historic Mang Lang Church. Looking at this, it's like something straight out of Europe, but right here in central Vietnam. Built in 1892 by French missionaries, Mang Lang Church is one of the oldest Catholic churches in Vietnam. It's named after the Mang Lang trees that used to grow all around this area. The architecture follows the Gothic style, tall towers, arched windows, and stone wall that has stood for over a century. But if you have a good eye, you will see a Vietnamese element to it. Like right here, are lotus flowers in one of the columns. There's also a special display dedicated to Father Alexandre de Rose, the French missionary who helped create the modern Vietnamese writing system. He wrote one of the very first books ever printed in Vietnamese, and that made this church not only beautiful but deeply meaningful for our culture and language. First, we get off our bus and get picked up by an electric car. Just a bit moving and we find ourselves walking down a path to a pretty looking mountain. Hi everyone, welcome back to day 3. Today we're at El Gió, also known as the Wind Street. The view is magnificent, right? It is famous for its coastal place where the ocean blue wave meets the dramatic cliffs. It's a very good place for taking photos. Also, the wind is also a plus for this place. El Gió is shaped like a natural curve between two rocky hills, forming a narrow passage where the sea breeze rushes through. That's why this place is famous for its wind. It doesn't just blow, it plays with everything, your hair, your cameras. So be careful, you might take some really cool photo with it. The walkway here, a door with red railing, hugs the edge of the mountain, giving you a full view of the sea below. Everywhere you look, there's texture, rough stone, bright water, and that endless blue horizon. As beautiful as it is in El Gió, Quy Nhơn, we still have to say goodbye to it and get on a journey of 300 kilometers to get to the beautiful city Đà Nẵng. When we arrived at the Royal Lotus Hotel Đà Nẵng, we had the chance to join a special learning and sharing session with the hotel department heads. The goal was to understand more about the hospitality industry and to get some career direction for our future. Right from the start, everyone was super welcoming and professional. Each department head took time to share their real experience, from hotel management to guest service, and I could really feel their passion for what they do. During the Q&A session, I was so impressed by how open and supportive they were. They didn't just give short answers, they really explained everything clearly with stories and examples that makes learning so much more interesting. That's why we were here, we also got to explore the hotel itself. And wow, the Royal Lotus Da Nang is amazing. It has a beautiful swimming pool, a fully equipped gym, and luxury suite room that both elegant and cozy. And of course, not to mention the third largest conference halls in Da Nang. Isn't that great for event? And of course, me myself has never been to Da Nang before, so I was curious as why people coming to Da Nang for relaxation or for vacations. That's why I go out in the street and ask some tourists for an interview. Let's see what they say. Really nervous. So can I ask you what's your name and where you come from?
My name's Oliver and I'm from the United States.
Oh yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here in Da Nang?
It's my first time in Vietnam. Yeah, I just got here yesterday.
Just yesterday. Wow, it's really new here then.
Very new.
Did you get to visit any place yet?
No, I had to go to my hotel. I got here kind of late, and so I just had to go to my hotel and fall asleep. But I'm gonna go to the beach.
Oh yes, the beach is really nice, right? Is
Yeah.
that what attracted you to Da Nang in the first place?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any other place in mind besides the beach? In Da Nang here?
I don't actually know Da Nang very well. I want to check out Hoi An for sure.
Oh,
See what Hoi An's like. I don't really have any plans though. I was just kind of coming to hang out.
but
But Da Nang is okay.
Yeah, Da Nang in the central part is really nice.
Okay.
That's why it's so cloudy this day because it's stormy season.
Okay, so maybe I won't go to Hoi An.
What attracts you to Da Nang beside the beaches?
It just seemed like fun. It seemed like a good place to meet people, to meet travelers, people to hang out with.
Yeah, so making new friends.
Yeah.
After such a meaningful learning experience, in the afternoon we get to explore Ngũ Hành Sơn, or also known as the Marble Mountains in Da Nang. There are 5 mountains in total, named after the 5 elements. But on this trip, I'm only visiting Thủy Sơn, also known as the Water Mountain, and trust me, it's absolutely stunning. To get to the top, you have 2 options. You can take the elevator straight up, or you can walk up to the ancient stone steps if you want the full adventurous vibes. I decided to walk, and yes, it's a little workout, but it's totally worth it when you start seeing the views. Along the way, you'll find beautiful pagodas with traditional Vietnamese architectures, carved roof, intricate carvings, and peaceful courtyard filled with incense smoke. One of the most special stories I learned here is about Princess Ngọc Châu, who once chose to live and practice Buddhism right here on this mountain. It really adds a spiritual touch to the whole journey. Inside Thủy Sơn, there are magnificent caves like Huyền Không and Linh Nham, where sunlight streams through the openings creates such a magical and mysterious atmosphere. The mix of nature, lights, and stone feel almost unreal. It's the kind of beauty that makes you stop and just breathe it all in. And of course, the highlight of the trip, climbing to the top of Thủy Sơn. It's a bit of the climb, but when you reach the summit, the view is breathtaking. After a slight rain hit Ngũ Hành Sơn, we have to move back inside to Bảo tàng Chăm, or also known as Chăm Museum. Before the war, there were actually more than 160 relics and artifacts from the ancient Chăm civilization preserved here. But during the war, many of those artifacts were taken away by the French and later got lost or scattered. Even though some pieces have been returned, today the museum holds around 150 sculptures, each with its own fascinating history. Everywhere you look, you find ancient sandstone statues, carvings of Hindu gods, and delicate details that show how advanced and artistic the Cham people were centuries ago. What I love is how the museum blends history, culture, and art all in one space. You can really see the influence of Hinduism through sculptures of Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, and also Apsara dancers carved so gracefully on the walls. Before we have to say goodbye to Da Nang, we visit one of the most beautiful and spiritual places here, the Linh Ứng Pagoda on Sơn Trà Peninsula.
Hello, I am here at Chùa Linh Ứng, or also known as Linh Ứng Pagoda in English. So here, the view here is stunning. Honestly, it has a mountain view. I don't know if I can show you. There, it has a mountain view and a sea view, which I will show you later. It's famous for its pagoda, of course, but also famous across the world for its preservation of a type of tree or type of plant, called Rachan Punglagu, or also known in Vietnamese as Bọc Trà Vá Chân Nâu. So it's very rare now, nowhere else has it. So the entire world is putting a hand into helping to preserve this type of unique plant. Yeah, that's really nice. I will tell you a little bit of folklore about this pagoda. Wanna see?
There's actually a really lovely legend behind this place. A long time ago, a fisherman went out to the sea as usual, but that day, no matter where he cast his line, he kept hooking on the same pieces of wood. When he pulled it up, he realized it was a statue of Quan Thế Âm Bồ Tát. He brought the statue home and started worshipping it. After that, people who came to pray there began receiving good luck and peace. Believing it was a sacred sign, the local decided to build a pagoda on the very same spot, and that's how Linh Ứng Pagoda came to be. Today, the pagoda stands proudly by the sea with its 67 meters tall Lady Buddha statues, the tallest in Vietnam. It's said that her gentle glaze washes over Da Nang and protects fishermen from storms. Quick tip, there's quite few monkeys around here and they can be a bit cheeky, so make sure to keep an eye on your ice cream and your sunglasses. Well, and this is day 6 of our 7-day field trip. This time flies, am I right? Today I'm at Explore Science, and wow, this place is like a playground for curious minds. Right when you walked in, you can feel how futuristic and creative everything is. The architecture is stunning, and each section is designed to make you want to explore, to touch, to try, to discover.
We have arrived at the Science Museum. It's really cool. It has all sorts of models of the real planets and also really cool facts about science and space. I just finished watching a movie about the Apollo mission of how people getting on Earth and the Artemis mission, which is really educational. I never thought I would want to know that about space, but it's really good. I really like visiting this place.
One of the things that impressed me the most was the planet exhibition. There are these beautiful 3D models of the solar system showing all the planets orbiting around the suns. You can actually see their sizes, colors, and how they move. It's like having the universe right in front of you. And of course, my absolute favorite part, the electrical music performed inspired by Nikola Tesla. It's part science, part art, and totally mind-blowing. But what I really loved were the hands-on experiments. I get to try pushing a button and watching electricity flow along the magnets, and floating plastic balls suspended perfectly in mid-air by air checks. They don't fall even when you touch them. Playing with a sandpit where the sand changes color. The Explore Science really makes learning interactive and exciting. It's a place where you can see, touch, and feel science all around you. If you ever in Quy Nhơn, definitely check this place out. It's perfect for anyone who's loved discovery and want to feel the wonder of science firsthand.
Hello everyone, welcome back, and today is day 8, the last day of our trip. So today we only have one place to visit, which is really special here in Nha Trang. It is Viện Hải Dương học, or also known as the Institution of Oceanography in English. So this place, people thought it's just an aquarium, but it's actually more than that. It's a time capsule of all the ocean secrets that's going to blow your mind. I did some research on here that, I did some research, and this place was founded in 1922 by the French. So this is one of the oldest marine research centers here in Vietnam. Can you imagine that? Scientists have been exploring, collecting, and studying marine life here for more than a century. I think that is really exciting that we have all this material and all the knowledge about the sea here. And let's go explore some more.
Right when you enter, the first thing that catches your eyes is the massive whale skeleton. It's absolutely jaw-dropping, literally. Standing under it makes you realize just how tiny we humans are compared to these giants of the sea. Then, as you stroll deeper inside, you'll see tanks full of vibrant coral reef, colorful fish, and even glowing jellyfish that look like they belong at a disco party. Every tank tells a story, from the calm rhythm of the seahorse to the sneaky smile of the moray eel. The large ocean tanks here recreate real coral reef ecosystem. You can see clownfish swimming around soft corals, moray eels hiding between rocks, and starfish slowly moving across the seabed. It really feels like you're underwater without getting wet.
But what is even cooler is that the institution of oceanography isn't just for sightseeing. The scientists are doing real research here, researching the marine life, protecting our coral reef, and finding new ways to protect the ocean wave here. So every bubble, every fish that you see is part of something bigger, a mission to protect our future generation and help them have a beautiful ocean for them to see.
So, if you're ever in Nha Trang, don't just stay on the beach. Come here, slow down, and meet the ocean true resident. It's educational, beautiful, and honestly, a little magical. Hello, it's me. So that concludes my 7-day field trip. And honestly, sitting here editing the video, being back in Saigon, I still couldn't believe the trip has ended. Because I really missed this trip, even since field trip 1, I really do believe these field trips are a necessity for students in our major because it helps us like do things that we never done before and like interview a foreigner when I'm traveling. I would never thought to do that. But honestly built up my confidence and helped me bond with my teammates. I don't know what more to say except can't believe this is the end of all the field trip. There will be no more vlog style in the future. So I guess this is goodbye. Thank you for watching. Well, good